still in this norm. There's always gonna be a dominant and submissive. Ooh. So, in my opinion, no matter if you two males, there's somebody's gonna be on the bottom. And I feel, no disrespect,
on the bottom.
I feel that there's certain roles that a bottom should do versus there are certain roles that a top should do. That's just my opinion.
Are we talking about?
I want to say I'm gonna check them, but you know, I mean, if there's time.
Check them how?
I mean, I just think there's certain rules and regulations. I think like a bottom should play a bottom row, and a top should play a top row. Okay. One should never cheat, and if you cheat, you trifling as fuck.
I'm sorry, I'm just speechless over Dontez.
Yes.
Dontez has that effect.
I never said that it's a certain way that a top should act and a certain way that a bottom should. I said there's a role between a bottom and a top. You can
happy. I am not split up to hang with bitches I will be at the moment they step up. For word. Let's be honest. I know this bougie bitch Micah fucked with my shit in my room, and I'm just waiting to confirm it so I can beat her ass.
What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to 8 Connection TV. Subscribe, baby. Also, check out my 2 new channels, 8 Connection TV 2 and ACTV Games. When you go through those channels, subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell.
Come on now, is Rose Burgundy really straight? Why were they relaxing on a docked yacht? Am I the only one that was looking at his black sock? Why is Teairra and Hazel going at it? Alexis Sky? Why? Zell? Hell. Keyshia Cole finally had some good music come out. Nikki baby, I'm so glad you got Zell together. And did y'all see that commercial of the real ballers' wives? I think that's shade because we know these basketball, well, there aren't basketball wives. They're on a show called Basket, and neither of them are a basket. I think that's why they call it the real ballers' wives. What's going on, world? It's your boy Wesley from 8 Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, or at least I attempt to all of the time. I'm here to talk to y'all briefly about love and hip-hop Hollywood. Now, y'all already know I love my Nikki baby. So as soon as she came on the screen, I was geeking. You know what I'm saying? But let's start from the beginning and let's get through this. So I'm gonna start this review off with Rose Burgundy. I don't know why. Well, first of all, why is his name Rose Burgundy? That's first of all. Second of all, why is he with Hazel-E? That's second of all. Third of all, like 10 years younger, he using whipped cream to eat on her toes. They're conspiring against Teairra Marie. She's talking about some women empowerment event, but she's still calling Masika Hosika. So if we're talking about women's empowerment, why can't we bring all of the females together so that we can get along? Why? Why can't we do that? There's no, right off the rip, this whole women's empowerment bullshit that they be having in all these shows all of a sudden, because all these females always fighting each other, is bullshit. Hazel-E, you're on a docked yacht, flossing. Why? I'm trying to understand. And he's coming out from under the dock. Billy can open up the hatch to get through to suck on your toes with some whipped cream. And he's telling you that he's about that life. 24/7. Okay. And his name is Sunflower Burgundy. Why? And he's straight. Alright. I mean, I was watching it with somebody, and the person I was watching was like, he looked mad soft. And I'm like, yeah, he does look mad soft. And I don't understand. We're sitting here conspiring. Why? Hazel-E doesn't like the fact that Teairra is hanging with Masika. But Nikki doesn't really have a problem with you and Teairra. So why are, like, you know, like, Hazel is, I mean, Nikki is still cool with Teairra. You don't like Teairra, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a problem with Nikki. So what's the real issue? You know, that whole situation with her working with Young Bird, and now all of a sudden, you know, they become cool, and then she breaks her nose, and then she goes there to, you know, console her, and now we're still having issues. Like, why is she even bringing up the Young Bird incident? Why? And now she's mad at her because she's hanging with Masika. Women's empowerment, who's throwing that event? I have to say I love these slow motion transitions. Mona Scott Young always finds a way to make these people look like fools. Even more fooler than they already make themselves look. But with them slow motion walkthroughs, they be looking like fools, and then the people just be staring. Like that one dude with no chest was staring at Masika for like 5 minutes. Why? And then the one girl was, they edited her in staring at Zell like he was somebody's something. And I'm like, bruh, like, why is he walking out like that, first of all? And second of all, why is she like, like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? I don't even know. How did Moniece get wrapped up into all of this? Moniece is now following, you know, Mimi Faust's storyline, and she's a lesbian now. You know, but then again, you know what? Hey, it happens. If you're constantly dogged out by the gender that you claim to love, you might switch, because goddamn it, I think I might want to switch to females. I'm over dudes. Like not the attraction of dudes, but I'm just over dealing with dudes, because dudes are whack. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's me. Hey, you know, I think I'm gonna be single for the rest of my entire lame ass fucking life. But I just thought these lame ass intros were worse than my lame ass fucking life. And I'm like, Zell, where did you come from? I've never heard of you before. What's with those 3 braids? Bruh. Put yourself out there in a good light, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you go, then you already feeding into the messy shit. Like, I just don't, I don't understand. AD looks cooler than all these motherfuckers as a newbie coming onto the scene. I'm cool with AD. I love Moniece. I'm here for Teairra Marie. And who else showed up so far? That's it. Well, Teairra hasn't showed up, but y'all know what I'm saying. I just don't understand these recycled ass storylines. Masika goes in to talk about how Hazel-E had invited her to come to the women's empowerment thing, and then, you know, Moniece says that Rose Burgundy is a mix between a 75-year-old and a 12-year-old. I'm just like, oh Lord, here we go. The drama is about to start. Okay, I guess. Then we get into Booby, Safari, and Fizz playing basketball. I'm here for the Let's Play Basketball and talk about our drama shit. They all look good. I'm glad that they progressing in a positive light. I don't know about Booby, because we saw the next clip of him talking to Brooke Valentine, who for some reason thinks that we were waiting for her to release new music. It's gonna be a what? Girl fight. I think that's her song. It got I think that's her song. Isn't that her song? I mean, it was hot, but she was like, y'all been waiting for... No, I forgot. Like, how we waiting for you, sis? That's the only song I know from you, sis. Brooke is on the beach with Marcus, and she's hemming and hawing. And Marcus is like, bro, can you give us a minute? Let me hang out with my baby. And then, you know, they start kissing or whatever. Marcus is alright. And Brooke is all like, I love him. And I only got with him when he was divorced. And I'm like, alright, I already see the plot hole. I see the plot hole. This is like the Kirk and Rashida of this particular show. I see the plot hole. Marcus tells Brooke to go hang with Mom's Dukes, and Brooke is like, I mean, alright, she cool. I can go do that, no problem. Then we get from that to the women's empowerment event. And, you know, Zell, Masika, and Moniece go to, like, cause a ruckus at the event. They bring earmuffs, shade, corny, immature shade. Hazel-E, why the hell did she waste all that money or someone else's money to fly in a helicopter, land, and come out with Rose Burgundy and this fur for a women's empowerment event? Why are you stunting at a... Okay, Hazel, why are you stunting at a women's empowerment event? Why? Why are you stunting at a women's empowerment event? I just don't understand that. So she gets on stage, she starts rapping slash singing slash talking, and then she brings up Beyonce in a song, and I'm like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? That's what I'm thinking to myself, how dare you? I think Hazel-E is cool, but every time I watch these reality shows and I see a female that's trying to be a musician and they really shouldn't, they should work on something else, like maybe doing what Carly Red does and have a store or something, and even Carly Red doesn't floss like that, and Mama got 2 stores. Like, she don't be flossing like that, and you're flossing off of what though? Like, what are you, like, I think it would make more sense if we saw the grind and the hustle and we saw where the money was coming from. Even Nicki Baby don't floss like that. And she got a reason, she got reasons to flaws. Even though she's working in her family's business, but she has her own clothing line out. She's doing things on her own. She is that business savvy chick. And the only thing she flosses is herself with what she wears and how she decides to present herself. But she ain't coming in no helicopter and furs and shit. And she ain't even got, come on now, Hazel. Come on now. At a women's empowerment event, I don't understand that. Then she gets on, she starts rapping, and then all of them, they just start yapping, acting corny in the background. Real corny. Because at this point, it's like, do Black Lives Matter? That has nothing to do with anything that I'm talking about right now. But it's very funny how people just want to pick sides when they want to pick sides, but then they act stupid. Like, this is stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we got this dude mixed in with the females. They all being corny. And then Hazel-E jumps down and at her own women empowerment event decides to approach these cornballs. And then all of a sudden a drink is thrown. And I'm just like, okay. But why though? But Brooke hangs with Mom's Dukes. And Mom's Dukes is like, you know, I love you and my son. I think y'all are amazing. I think y'all will make great music together. But girl, I have to tell you something. Let me tell you right now, and I kind of figured that it was going to be something along the lines with, you're not the only female in Marcus's life, and of course that's what it was. Teairra versus Teairra Marie versus Hazel-E. I'm over it. Don't really care about it. All we saw was them cutting at each other. Oh, you got a messed up nose. Oh, you can't afford my work. And oh, you can't do my bag costs more than your face, but her face is natural. Oh, where's your waistline at, girl? You ain't got no waistline. Oh, girl, bye, girl. Oh, well, you want to be Nikki Baby. You're a fake version of Nikki Baby. I don't need to deal with this. Throw a plate. Oh, you threw a plate? Now I'm coming because I see security. So I'm trying to get at you through security, and they're walking me out. Fuck you, hoe. I'm like, okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. But I'll be trying, though. I'll be trying. I love Teairra Marie versus Hazel-E, though. I had to put that out there. Keyshia Cole sings Incapable, and I'm like, oh, Keyshia Cole. Keyshia, no, you didn't hit that note. Went to Keyshia Cole. I remember Heaven Sent was the best album she ever came out with, and after that, I was like, what's she doing? But Incapable sounds capable, so I'm here for it. Booby comes to apologize and says, look, I just want to be friends. I want to be a better friend than I was a husband. And I'm like, okay, bro, we're going to see, because then you fucking with Brooke Valentine. I'm just like, okay. Then Nikki Baby and Hazel-E talk, and Nikki is kind of like on a wavelength of not trying to deal with Teairra Marie anymore, because Teairra Marie is not really capable of getting her life together, and she's like, you know, she's a grown woman, she's gonna do what she wanna do. I vibes with that thought process, but at the same time, I don't think we should conspire against, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Masika, but leave Teairra Marie out of this. Brooke confronts Marcus, and then all Marcus has to do is come around, and she's like, no, don't touch me, no, but okay, I knew I shouldn't have invited you over. You always take over me. And I'm like, come on, girl, really? Bruh, like, he ain't that hot. Like, and I know he put on mad game, but come on, sis. It's about to be a what? Come on now. We get to this last portion where Alexis Scott and met Hazel-E and my girl Nikki Baby. She coming in to break bread, do what she do. They all go to the karaoke event where Masika is not there because she knew Alexis Scott was going to come and she don't want to deal with Alexis Scott. So Alexis Scott confronts Zell. Zell is like, my girl is booked. Doing what? Who? With why? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, Masika look good, but what are they doing? Like, booked doing what? So out of nowhere, Alexis Scott throws a bag at Zell, and of course Zell has to be Zell with the 3 braids and throw a drink. And I'm just like, alright, here we go. Like, there's some corn shit. But then, you know, Zell came for Nikki Baby, so I'm not really here for Zell. I don't feature him whatsoever. He's not, come on, bruh. Represent yourself in a better light. Just don't be violent. Like, why are you being violent? Like, there's no reason for you to be violent. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, present yourself well. But that's neither here nor there. This first episode was kind of It was kind of like lukewarm. It looked like it's going to be intense. And it looked like Zell is going to bring the unnecessary drama. Hazel-E is just here to floss. It's like, you know, somebody that doesn't have a job but constantly acting like they got money and can floss. I don't know what Hazel-E does. At least they don't promote what she does. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just here for Nikki Baby, Moniece, and Teairra Marie. Real shit. What are y'all here for? Who do y'all like? Leave your comments below. Let me know what y'all thought about this particular episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.